Yes.
Okay. Hi guys. I can help with this. Okay. So our project is we are going to be doing something for our residential college RC4. So it's
So like it's kind of like a system management calendar thing. So because RC4 has a lot of IGs and facilities are kind of managed by one single person, so we plan to automate that by introducing like a calendar with multitude of features as seen below, and will be explained by Kenok. So our front end will be built using React.js, and our database will be MySQL. Our server will be implemented with Node. Yeah. So for features, you know.
okay. So the features basically the application will be kind of like a calendar app. So it's mainly for us to like for the IG interest group kids to like do booking or request for different time slots. Okay, then we will have try to make automated email notifications for users for like any changes and stuff. And then we will try to do like automated attendance safety.
And okay, thank you. All right, that is 1 minute. There will be an annoying 1 minute timer on the laptop, okay? I'm gonna make it make sound later. So we have our next group. Okay, their image doesn't show up. NUS shares. NUS shares here. Your partner is not here yet. Okay. You gotta come and do it anyways. Come on down. Yeah, Min will subject you to cruel and unusual punishments, and you can do whatever you want to your partner later. Okay, so 1 minute.
Hi everybody. Yeah, so as a student, right, you will notice that you require a lot of services during your academic year. Sometimes when you're somewhere and you want another service to be done in another place, but it's too inconvenient for you or you're too lazy, right? So we came out with this thing called NUS Shares. So what is this? It's a sharing platform for students around NUS to offer service or to look for services all around the campus. It can be out of campus, so it can be in the mall where you need to buy food or you need to buy groceries, stationaries. So you can offer your services in the website to other staff. And this is based on how. So it's based on order closing time. If you guys are familiar with NUS Taobao Group, this is quite similar, just that it extends out to stuff other than food. Right, so for the requester, right, we time, meet, and buy. So as to fit to cater to the requester. Yeah, so as I said, this is for lazy people or people who are in the vicinity to offer service because they can actually earn some money out of it, like 50 cents per delivery or something like that. And to reduce costs, because yes, if you slowly the someone as a taxi sharing, I mean like to share a Grab or Uber, I mean Grab, yeah. Thanks.
Let's have a big hand for him. Yeah. Okay, our next guest stars for today is team number 1576 NUS Grad Trackers. Can we have them to the floor, please?
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Excellent and this is Chip. Okay, so I guess everyone wants to graduate, right? That's what we all want. So mainly there's some issues that we need to track. So Chen will share with you more.
Because that students will frequently forget their graduation requirements, then we also like don't know which one modules you need to take all these to graduate on time. Then so that we need to have access quickly to our modules information and our partner is going to talk about the rest.
Oh yeah. Okay, so our proposed solution would be to build a website, so you can easily set up a profile to track like the UE and the GEM modules that you have taken. So you can calculate how many more SEMs you need to take and graduate. So for mainly the features, we'll link it with NUS Mods API, and maybe you have a one-time password and so on, make it more fancy. Right, that'll be all.
Thank you. Okay, our next one doesn't show up, so we're gonna go to the next RC. Sorry, not the next RC, the next group. Those of you who are in Ryan's group who didn't have their image show up, you need to check whether your link works correctly. There's been some announcements on Slack about that. So now we're gonna go to Renee's group. Okay. So Renee's group, all of you, please come down to the front so that we don't have to take so much transition time. Any time that we can save makes you all get out of here earlier, right? So please do that. So just queue up in your seats. For those of you in Game On, you guys are here. Awesome. Take the floor. Go.
Good afternoon, guys. I'm Junjie, and this is my partner, Ting Ting. And together we present to you Game On. What is Game On? Game On is a social app that brings out the competitive spirit in you. And we connect people with people of similar interests on a competitive stage and place them on a virtual platform to connect them in reality at a competitive level. We do that by having a virtual room where people will come together to arrange a suitable time and place to hold their event. I'll now pass on to Ting Ting to elaborate the rest of the app.
Alright, so after they have the game, there's a way for them to tabulate their scores at the end of the game and have this on a virtual leaderboard, which all of them can refer to. So with this, right, we hope that we can encourage competition within the group and also like spur them on to keep playing on and have fun also. Yeah, that's all. Okay.
Okay, our next group is Shigex2.
So it's Sugar times 2. So I went to a website to
My link is working.
consolidate all the information for people who want to buy video flats. So we plan to use React.js to gather all this data and make it a one-stop website for everyone to access whatever information they need. For example, what shops are nearby, the environment, and the cost of the flat there.
Alright, so how we envision it to be is that we hope that we will have a Singapore map where we can actually hover over those flats where the couples or the newlyweds are looking for. And based on that, we will show all the information which we hope we can find regarding the shops, MRTs, and hopefully we'll be able to give each of the flats our own ranking system, like we give them a score and etc. But what about, alright.
Okay, our next group doesn't have their image right. Let's go to How.
Hello. So here we have an app for donating your old items away. Okay, so the problem now, right, is there's inconvenient collection points. So like if you want to donate something away, you have to go, for example, you want to donate to Salvation Army, you have to go all the way down to donate at the location. It's super inconvenient. And furthermore, when the organizations go to your household to collect, they visit a whole block of HDB flats. But how many households actually have items to donate? There's a very high opportunity cost involved in collecting items. Okay, so this app, right, it aims to provide a platform to connect VWOs and basically ask users who have stuff to donate. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. So if you all do like that, we'll be out of here sooner too, right? Okay, so our next group is Garanguni.
Hello guys, my name is Bonnie and this is Timothy, and we present to you called Garanguni. Hi, yes, okay. You're not seeing it wrongly, it's called Garanguni. So the purpose of it is that sometimes you want to call a Garanguni, but then like we all don't know how it costs, we don't have their numbers or their contacts. Even if they have their contacts, like they may not be around in the area also. Because like they will make a circle, like
Which team?
that's their system. So we will make an app, this similar to Grab or Uber, except that instead of finding Grab or Uber, you find a Garanguni.
So yeah, we hope that this will help to save the environment in the future also. So it will be location based. So like a person will sign for an account, and then the company will sign for an account. So you like put his location. So we will match the location and then his availability. So when he comes on, he'll say he's available. So then he'll be available. So after that, we all want our future expansion efforts to include plumbers and electricians. So you will become the standard go-to for all home problems in Singapore. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Okay, we'll go to the next group. If you have submitted slides, but for some reason they don't show up, you need to verify that they actually show up by going to the page in NUS Skylab. So even if you haven't logged in, you can go here to the staff, okay? Scroll down until you hit your evaluation group, okay? So we just did Renee's group. If your images show up, when you go through the carousel, that means it's working, okay? If it doesn't, then you need to check your instructions and try again, or let Shriti know, and then we'll put you back in the queue. So without further ado.
Hi everyone, my name is Vicky and this is Yo-Yo. And our team name is Slackers, and our app idea is called Helpla, and it's basically connecting tutors to teachers.
So basically, we want to bridge the gap between people, like students like us who are taking a module, and seniors who have already taken the module or have experience. Yeah.
We think this is good because some of us like struggle, and by like getting help from a fellow student or senior instead of a teacher, then like they can relate to us more because they would have gone through the same misunderstanding.
And we also think it will be helpful for the seniors or the person who has taken the module to revise and like, yeah, brush up the topic. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, great. On to the next team. We are selling sunglasses. Gentlemen, take it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicholas and this is Jeremy. So increasingly, local retailers are facing stiff competition from online stores. But one advantage that brick and mortar stores have compared to online stores is that they allow consumers to try any kinds of products that they are selling, as compared to go to, for example, Qtech or Carousel. You may not be able to try the product before you purchase it. So what we do is actually try to provide a platform that provides this service to link local retailers with the online market.
So we are going to partner with a local optical retailer to sell sunglasses within a cross-platform mobile app. So in addition to opting for delivery, customers will be able to place a deposit and then try the sunglasses at the outlet at their own convenience. So not only is the revenue increased, the app will also drive foot traffic towards the outlets. Okay, so thank you, and thank you to our unpaid model over there.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, teams 1629.
Hi, my name is Hui and this is Trisha. So we've come with an app that allows users to save time queuing, and this app, right, basically allows users to queue online and they no longer have to be physically present to get a seat at the restaurants that they want to eat at. Not only that, they can also queue for multiple restaurants through this app.
Then the restaurants can notify the customers via the app when the turn is up, and customers can choose whether to accept or cancel their placing. Then customers will also can search for suggestions of like similar restaurants nearby with shorter waiting time. That's it. Thank you.
Team Saul.
Okay, hi. So, from Team Saw, my founder for here.
but it's okay. I just go. I don't want to pay lah, so we go just play a game like Model After Candy Crush or the project. Thank you.
Sharad's team, all of you here ready to go? Okay, our first team here is Expense Tracker, team 1569. Okay, so all of those in her team, please come to the floor.
I'm sorry, and this is Julie. So what we thought of is to coming out with an app to track your expenditure. So now like we have Payla and all those cashless payments, we thought that it's quite hard to track your expenditure, like discount of $1, $2, which will accumulate and yeah, you spend a lot of money. So we thought of trying to automatically track your cashless transaction from the bank, but we haven't thought on how to do it. So for now, we just manually key the cash payments and cashless transactions. So then we'll keep the data for like 6 months, and then we'll send a notification of the amount money spent either daily or monthly.
So when you key in the data, you can sort it according to like the type of categories such as food and transportation or clothes. So by the end of the month, they will just send you a summary of like the expenses on each category. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So of those teams who haven't gone, can you please send, the ones that were supposed to show in the previous advisors that didn't show up, please tell me your team name in Slack so you can DM me, and then we'll try to schedule you after a couple more advisors groups go, okay? Carbidol.
Okay, so the problem we have is that in Singapore, cars are expensive and not everyone owns a car. And so there are many people with licenses, but they don't have a car at their disposal. On the other hand, there are people with cars, but then they just drive to work and then the cars are left in a parking lot. Or people go overseas and the cars are left in Singapore without utilization. So we think that there can be better utilization, and so we propose a car sharing app.
Yeah, so our solution will be a platform, an app that can connect all these people with cars and people with no cars but with license. So what we are thinking is that those people who register, you can register either as a owner of a car or someone that wants to borrow a car. Then you can just those people with the car can just post their car like on Carousel, post their item. Then the people who want to borrow can just browse and then can do some transaction. Thanks.
Thank you, C-Drive. SG Movie.
Okay, hello. Okay, we thought of this app, right? Because my friends here want to watch movie. He need all the movie apps of the App Store is not good enough, so they want to challenge it. Yes, so he developed this movie app to use, and now he will talk to you about the features.
Okay, my name is Xinhua. Currently we in S3 now only have one movie app called Popcorns. So actually you can also put a movie there, but one thing is you cannot read the movie review inside the app. You must go out and then browse IMDb. But our idea is we will put on IMDb on a Douban movie review inside the app, so you can read the review within the app. That's all.
Thank you. Tudor Flow. You guys need to come down to the front so we can minimize the time, okay? If you know your advisor is coming up, please do come to the front. Because if we have all this transition time, 10 seconds for 100 teams, that's like 10 minutes of you guys sitting around.
Good afternoon, guys. I'm Sharon, this is Yensu. We were teaching assistants last semester. And one thing we found out through our experience and through interacting with other TAs is that there isn't a standardized platform for TAs to interact with their students, their specific group of tutorial students, in order to create and assign consultation slots and also discuss questions and answers. So what we're going to do is, instead of using email, Doodle, or whatever they prefer, we try to come up with a standardized platform that allows them to assign consultations and also answer questions in a forum-like environment.
So basically, the platforms that we're using is we are coming up with a web app. So we are looking at Meteor.js, Angular, React. We haven't really have a plan, so we are going to try out the different platforms. So to put it simply, what we are trying to create is actually something which is a combination of what you all know as Doodle as well as Slack. So we are trying to put Doodle into Slack. So what we plan to do is first we're trying to get the basic GUI out and get a sample so that we can actually send to people for testing and we can review for the updates.
Okay, our next group is Can I Help? I hope so.
Hi everybody, my name is Stephanie and this is my partner Vivian. So we decided to come out with an app which is basically a web application that allows users to post like ad hoc jobs. So this actually allows users to earn some quick money and also like without having a lot of commitment itself.
So basically there have been two types of users. One is called the givers, one is called the makers. The givers will go onto the platform and search and go through a list of available jobs, and then they just take on one that they want. And once they have completed the job, they receive the money. And the takers will be the one who are in need of help. So they'll just go to the platform and then write down whatever they need help with and wait for someone to accept. Yeah, and that's about it.
Thank you. Our next team is NUS Exchange Module Mapper.
Hi everyone, I'm Yiqing and my partner is overseas, so stuck with me for this presentation. So I'm not sure how many of you want to go on student exchange, but if you want to and you try my ISIS module mapping system, you'll find out it's a nightmare because it's not intuitive at all. And for example, if you want to search for like UCLA, you cannot find it under University of California because it's not grouped under that name. So we're planning to build a web application that solves this problem. So you can enter a module code and find this module, which universities offer this module, or you can enter the university name and it will show you a list of modules that you can take in that partner university. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we'll go on to the next group. Okay, NUS Share. So everyone in this EG from Wei Jun's group, can you please come down to the front? Please don't leave. Even after you finish, you have to stay around for the entire session. Otherwise, there are only going to be a couple people left to clap for themselves. Okay? Please be nice.
Hi everybody, my name is Ryan and my partner here is Joel. So both of us are going to make a web app because we find that the problem is all of us people who go to exchange come back with empty luggages.
Yeah, so basically our plan is similar to AirProp. So basically people who go on exchange can tell people you go on exchange that people will upload requests of items that they want to buy and that the people can just fulfill them. And basically you can buy stuff here. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Excelsior.
Yeah, hi, Chloe. So my team, right? The main thing that we want to actually build across is actually like a local gaming community. It's like a mixture of game plus Reddit. Like, because in the local context, there's actually not really a proper like a forum page, so we want to create one such that the local people in Singapore are actually able to actually get together better, and then it can be for both casual and competitive. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. List, love, inspiration, self, and time.
Hi everyone, this is Julia, my partner, and our project is an application that helps people create a document list that consists of their ambitions and goals in life, so they can stay motivated and keep reminding themselves of what they want to achieve in life and live a meaningful life.
In this application, users can set up their goals, life goals, and the traveling destination list. And users can also use this application to document their process of achieving goals and their feelings. We also want to set up a special feature that people can choose to share their goals to public, and they can get inspired by others.
Thank you. Cheer up, Stroll. NUS Management App.
So hi everyone, my name is Joey and this is Charles. We have decided to come up with NUS Management App because we feel that it's really inconvenient to enter like different websites like IDLE, MySeas, or the NUS Mapping app itself. So we decided to combine it together.
So the app actually helps us to allow everyone who is interested in joining a hall activity so that they can RSVP straight away from the app, and it consists of other applications such as timetable, academic calendar, exam dates and seats, maps, NUS announcements, NUS news, and also it consists of emergency contacts and CPR, AED, SG, secure stuff.
Thank you. All right. Our next team, introducing Wally.
Okay, hello everyone. So some of you want to change your spending habits, or like you want to go overseas but have not enough money. So all of us are poor university students, and then we intend to design this web app to help other students like us to better manage our finances. So if you all need to answer those two questions, we'll go further.
So we will give users their own accounts and they can key in their current spending habits, and we will forecast their finances to a month, a year, or however long later. Also, they will be able to key in their targeted savings amount, and Wally will recommend the most feasible ways to change your spending habits, such as shopping less or like less food, to save even more. So that's the main idea. Thank you.
Great. We're going to go to our next evaluation group. Again, okay, after this evaluation group, which is Shriti's group, all of you who had slides but they didn't show up, you need to queue up on this side and tell Shriti your team name so that I can look them up and then try to retrieve them from the other side of the fence, okay? So, sorry about that. Okay, so please make your way down if you're in Shriti's group. Team name CWM, where are you? A slide with no team. A slide with a team that's coming very slowly so we can have 30 seconds of wait time. Just kidding. Okay. Yes, please go.
Okay, so my name is Dominic, Justin, and we're going to make a learning app. So the problem we've identified is that students lack a convenient way to store and retrieve information for their classes. So for example, students learning a language mod will need to store phrases and definitions and meanings. And students in chemistry classes, for example, we need to store reaction conditions and models of the reaction that they're learning. So, and also the students don't need to have a efficient way to commit these things to memory. Like for example, like right now students have to like cover one half of it and then they see the definitions and then they try to remember the word. So our app is planning to solve these problems. So my friend Justin will tell you about the app.
So the solution that we propose is to have an app where students can easily input the definitions and whatever other knowledge they need for their test and have it all in an easily accessible place when they need to study for their midterms and finals. Additional features we can include could also be the ability to just show the definitions and hide the actual word or vice versa so that they can test themselves on their knowledge when by like writing on a piece of paper to see whether they can remember the definitions of the word.
Okay, thanks very much. I didn't set the timer. Yay, great. All right, returns. Okay, 1528.
Hi, my name is Steven and my partner is Samuel, but he is on OCIP. So this project, Orbital, is about helping you save time preparing for presentations. So who likes to memorize scripts for presentations? You rather spend that on better stuff like watching Netflix or gaming, right? So the Orbital is about creating an iOS app that acts as a microphone. So all you have to do is when you present is carry your phone and it acts as a mic, opening up the live stream to Google Cloud platforms, speech to text recognition, and then you'll automatically scroll your script on your laptop or on a projector at the back of the room. So you can save time to do what you like best. Right, thank you.
Thank you. Auditorium.
Hi guys, my name is Yusi and this is Shule. Together we are team I Don't Feel So Good, and our product here is Auditorium, which is a web app that allows users to rank audio products based on its sonic qualities.
Yeah. So currently there isn't a review page that simplifies technical jargons into easily understood rankings for people who would like to, for newcomers who would like to enter the audio hobby. So Audio aims to make it easier to join the hobby. So there are three main features for Audio. First is to post reviews, rank audio products based on sonic qualities, and recommend genres of music suitable for the audio products that they would like to buy. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Team GG equals G.
Hi everyone, my name is Sujie and this is Rachel. So our project was inspired by live coding sessions during lectures or lessons. So while the problem is live coding, if you're sitting at the back, you may not be able to see the screen like how it is now. And as also like when the prompt is coding, you might not understand what he's trying to do. Like for example, in lecture one, he just says relax mode. And you're like, what's relax mode? So yeah, so we built this product based on this problem.
So now we're covering more on how the product will solve it. So the product is a web application that it's a web IDE that allows the lecturer to type on his screen, and then the lecturer can share the link to students. The student can see the lecturer typing, selecting statements as the lecturer types. So you don't have to squint your eyes at the projector. So you can also write comments outside of the code, not in code comments. So of course you'll interfere with the code. You say like, oh, what is this doing? What is this doing? And you can discuss it. You also can try test cases on the code to see whether your lecturer passes the test case. So it also does GG goes before.
So your lecturers will probably not pass their test cases. Any case, 1588 app for interest groups. Take it away.
Yeah, hi. So basically our app is targeted towards youth and elderly to do activities together. So for example, if you are a uni student who just finished your exams and you got nothing to do, but you want to, like for example, play basketball downstairs, but you don't have any friends who are available, you can find nearby people to play basketball with you. Or similarly, if you are elderly, you want to play mahjong, for example, then you can get nearby people who are interested to play mahjong with you as well. Now I'll pass on to Bunjin to talk about the features.
So for our app, these are some of the possible features that we are going to implement. And first, we will be able, the different parties will be able to chat with each other to decide where they are going to meet up. Then also that we'll be able to find out where the other party is located, because you wouldn't want a person from Pasir Ris and Boon Lay to group together. And lastly, we have group creation so that they can keep in contact with each other if they want to continue to have activities together.
Thank you. Adrian and Kin Wai, train.
Okay, so all of us are typical NUS students, right? So imagine one day, right, you skip your project, you do your project, you skip dinner, then you decide to go home to have your dinner because you want to save money for your student loan. Okay? So what happens if you get on the train, you see like an empty train, and you want to like sit down because you're feeling weak and you feel like fainting, then you just faint. So how do we solve that problem? Again, what is the solution?
Hi, my name is Kinwai, and so for the solution, every seat on the MRT train will be equipped with an infrared sensor and receiver, and this will be used to detect if the seat is empty. And so on every carriage, there will be a screen that shows the layout of the train, and it will show you the empty seats that are available in each carriage. And so with this information, the users would be able to know where they can go to find an empty seat. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we are about halfway through, but we are going to go back in time and visit our previous EGs, our advisors who have people. So if you're in Ryan's group, Renee's group, Sharina's group, Shradha's group, Wei Jun's group, or Shriti's group, and you didn't present yet, please come to the front. We are going to try to find your team so that we can get this ready. Give me a second. I know some of you can actually see your slides, but they don't show up, so hold on. So let me check. Is 1620 in the room? Bhat, Krishna, Saeed? Okay. So let's see whether we can find your slide. Okay.
Okay, hello everyone. So our app is basically designed for people with common interests to get together and meet each other. So for example, I like doing amateur astronomy. So that picture of Saturn, that is something I took. So let's say I'm doing stargazing in front of Block 1 shopping mall in Choa Chu Kang. I want to be able to announce to the community that, okay, I'm here doing it, and if you want to come join, you can join me. Or say I want to know if there's any interesting event going on in my community center nearby, or temple is hosting some kind of food thing for the community. I want to know what's going on around all of Singapore. So we're creating an app called Shout Out SG. We can shout this out to all of Singapore. The idea is that there'll be a map where you'll see things with different activities going on in different locations, open activities. And you can search for your interests and see those relevant pins. So for example, if I'm into astronomy, which I am, I can just basically search astronomy and I can see wherever people right now are stargazing, let's say maybe in Bishan Park or Jurong Central Park, or maybe if I'm interested in sky flying. Yeah, that's basically the idea. Thank you.
Very cool. So we're gonna go to the next team. Is team 1473 Kang Fong and Jin Wei here? No? Okay. So they'll have some problems later. Samanth and Cheng Yang from Renee's group, are you here? How about Snap Finish, Edit, Rahul Kamat and Rahul Baid? Yes, you are here. Good. All right. So let's see whether we can find your slide. Okay, take it away.
Okay, my name is Hadid and my team member Raghu is currently out of town, so I'll be speaking on his behalf. So our current group project idea is that we will, our game will be an endless travel instead of an endless running game. So we are proposing to make it on Android OS, and we'll probably use a game engine such as Unity, the process of making it. And our setting will be something like a space voyage amongst various galaxies. So the features of our app would be like evolving environment. So like how in the Temple Run, when you go through different stages, the environment changes and you have different obstacles in your path. So we hope to make that, but in the environment of space. So this should hopefully make things more interesting. And to make things more attractive, we'll probably have just completion of planets.
Thank you. I need to check whether, let's see, where is it? Team 1621, Huiman and Stephanie Lee in Shradhaya's group. Are you guys here? No? Okay. Hang Ching and Wen Yi in terms and conditions. You presented already. Okay, yeah, I thought you did, but it wasn't noted down. Okay, so I think that's all the groups that we needed to catch up with. So we're going to now go on and go with Saeed's group. So Saeed's group ready? Where are you guys? Hands up. Come back down here. One, 4, 7, 5. Where are you? Okay, let's find you. One, 4, 7, 5.
Gentlemen.
Hello, my name is Tristan Melvin. So I'm from CAP. So like our RC4 neighbor just now who mentioned that there are a lot of college events and there are a lot of things happening in the residential colleges. So we decided to create an app that will help you keep track of basically all the events that are going on in the college. So we will be using QR code registration system in order to register for events by scanning the poster QR code so that everything will be on the spot. And basically people who are taking attendance for the events will be able to scan your QR code on your phone and take your details as well.
So we'll have an event list that you can see all the events that are coming up. Other than scanning, you can also click on the button to sign up. So in addition to that, we can press the picture for more details. And as administrators of the events, we can check statistics, we can create, read, and delete the events. So that's about it for our project. Thank you.
Thank you, Indodu. There might be one other team. Is Trudy and Serene in the room from 1569? No? Okay, so we're gonna go forward. Yeah. Oh, they're there. Where are you? Okay. Did you present already? Yes, you did. Okay, wasn't noted down. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. So Saeed's group. SOS team 1530.
Hi, I'm Edison and this is Benedict. So basically our project is like a one-stop, step-by-step app that helps to alleviate the problem of emergency cases of emergency people in the streets. So the first thing I have is like a step-by-step guide, and then the second one is like a emergency call function for ambulance. So there will be a first aid manual whereby different, like it's a Wikipedia but for first aid stuff. And also there will be a map to show you the various AED location that is near you and help you to locate like the nearest AED. And also another one for the hospitals. Yeah, that's all. Thanks.
Thank you. NUS answers from team Zaslan Top.
Hi, my name is Travis and this is Wakang.
So most of the time, when we're studying for midterms or finals, we'll do so by doing past year papers. But more often than not, we realize that actually we're not sure whether our answers are correct. So our proposed solution is NUS Answers.
So basically, NUS Answer is like a forum-based platform which works in a similar fashion as Stack Overflow. So users can contribute their answers, their attempted answers for a specific past year paper, and in return, they can also view each other's paper. So in this way, we want to promote peer learning and also help NUS students to revise for their papers in a better way. Thanks.
Thank you. Lonely rectangle.
Hi guys, my name is Ding Shotek and I have Lisa with me. And nowadays, most programming games nowadays are puzzle based, and we feel that could be a little bit hard for kids to understand. And I mean, at that age, I'm still playing with the story. Yeah. So our proposed solution is to come up with a programming role-playing game, so that they can learn programming while playing, even when they are not noticing it. And we probably gonna go with Unity as our game engine or Unreal Engine. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on Vincent job again.
So our main aim is to teach and expose children to the programming concepts. It's gonna be light-hearted and children will be able to learn while playing. Thank you.
Thank you. Fragments.
Hello, me and my partner is Keith. We will be doing a first person player the game walkthrough, more like a demo, and we'll be doing it in Unreal Engine. Yeah.
So our game will be focused more on the storyline. We're playing around with the rendering techniques, lighting and shading to keep a feel like Death Stranding and a few other games. Thank you.
Thank you. Examable.
Hello, I'm Jin Yang. My partner is not here. So the behind our ad, the motivation is that we are taking a UE or very much less efficiency module. So you want to find study groups to feel more motivated, or maybe you are not so good in this module, so you want to find people who are smarter to help you. So the solution is we have this app, right? You will we can find people to form study groups with you, to study together, maybe a few more motivated. And also the smarter students can offer like tuition services to earn some money. So the benefits are students can learn better and the brighter students can earn some money. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, for those of you in Yusang's group, please come down and get ready. So, food away. Is that you? Okay.
This is open source mobile app. Dominic and this is Canon. So this is a mobile app that lets the hungry post their food delivery requests. It can be filled by a freelance delivery. This man actually like everyday people like me and you just want to earn some small money. So the front end will be some simple app actually feature. You buy the food or deliver the food. And now pass to Canon.
Okay, so that after the person sees the order, then he can communicate with the user to ask like in case there's some small things like chili or this kind of thing that they can add. After that, then when the delivery person reach already, there will be a notification to tell the user that the delivery thing is here.
Thank you so much. Did you get your swag? Go over and collect, please. Okay, gotta go.
Hi guys, I'm
the same time, and this my partner here is Nicole. Are you someone who is always late, overestimate, underestimate, oversleep your timing, or always lost, poor planning? Then this app is for you. Introducing Got to Know. Now, what is this? All you have to do is hit where you want to go and what time you have to be there, and this app will tell you what time you need to leave your current venue. And what this does is that it connects to Google Maps and also your health app, so it takes into account as to what time, how fast you walk. And my partner Nicole will tell you more.
Like the only cost of this app is that you need to download it and possible update features includes like notifications to nag at you to get ready and ping features to like let your friends know where you are. Yeah, so you have that sense of accountability. Yes. Thank you.
All right, that concludes our first half. Give yourself a round of applause so far for making it through the fourth half. iOS.
Hey, I'm Sonia and this is Michelle. And our app is a game, just like Temple Run. So basic objective is to like cycle through obstacles like bumps, curves and stuff like that.
We created this game because we want to keep safe after using it. Thank you.
I'm Rob and my teammate Aaron will talk about it. Alright, so we created a retail website called One. This is the only website you will need to shop for any fashion items. So you will contain all fashion items from all over the internet. So this is the only website that you need to find whatever you want ever. Thank you.
Thank you. Click to add title. Where are you guys?
So what are you reading? Well, the latest book by Daniel Goleman. It's the best book I've ever read in my life, man.
So now that you're finished reading it, what are you going to do with your book?
You know, it's probably gonna run around my house, enjoying the rest of the text that I finished reading.
Okay, so as you can see from our short skit, the problem that we have identified is that book readers will probably leave your books at home after you finish reading it. So this will lead to a waste of space and resources.
Right, so the idea we had is to create a platform to allow readers to exchange their past reads. So each user will get to create a profile of themselves and a wish list of all the books that he or she might like. And what the app basically does is it connects you to other possible users with the books that you might enjoy.
Yeah, so hopefully our solution can provide a platform for book lovers and minimize resources. Thank you.
Thank you for the acting. Curve. Best friends forever.
Hi everyone, my name is Tony and this is Russell. So our app is designed to handle with eating admission.
Okay, so basically how the app works is, for example, you enter like your usual snacking timings like 3 a.m., 9 p.m. and like midnight. So a notification will be sent to the user to provide encouragement during random timings around those timings. So like, for example, at 3 p.m., curb will prompt to be open and asks if you actually snack during the timing. So if you got consume a snack, a penalty will be given, then they'll give you some motivation words to say like, please don't snack next time because you're quite then if you never snack, then it will provide you with like a reward points. Then with the reward points, maybe you can like do, you can redeem certain, some kind of awards, Starbucks card, whatever. So yeah, okay.
Nice job. Starbucks cards will not help you curve. So, Zen Young's group, everyone come down to the floor, please. You guys are here, right? Library Seat Finder from Seat Finder. Where are you? Woo! Who's that?
So our app is to find seats in the library. If you're too lazy to go and check for yourself, so I guarantee that you have a seat when you go to the library. You can check through our web app if there are seats available according to the library layout. And then you can search for how many seats you want.
Our possible ideas is use QR codes, but that's the simple one. Then you can use a camera to object detection API to detect chairs. So that's our idea. Thank you.
Thank you. Keep up the clapping. We need more energy, all right? We gotta get it too low. Yeah. Journal me from 1513.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Hilda. My partner Monica is away on OCRP. So our idea is to make a journal or diary mobile application because we've always wanted to have nice and beautiful looking journals such as the ones on the slide. But we realized that we lack the artistic skills to pull it off. So the features will include choices of fonts and layouts, location tag, voice recording option. This is actually a suggestion from a friend who's too lazy to type. And we'll be able to add text, images, emoticons. There will be daily reminder option and password protection. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Hungry. Corned beef sandwich. You guys should go with curve.
Hi guys, I'm Sandhya and this is my partner. Hi, I'm Sunny. Yeah, so our app Hungry basically has a database of recipes, and it's going to be a web application such that the users can add their own recipes or they can access online recipes, and it's going to have the option to also generate customized shopping lists, to-do lists, or reminders. So this is basically for meal prep and for those of us who really don't know how to cook.
Yeah, so this is our target audience. So let me ask you, do you know what I'm supposed to do? Of course, I don't know what to do. So every time I open a page, I know what to do. So with this app, I can know what. With the ingredients I have, I know what to do. And for those with perfect body, you can maintain your health with this app. Because there's like a plan. So thank you.
Thank you very much. NUS Malls Plus Plus.
So this is Jeremy. So what we are going to do is to improve on the current NUS mods. So they allow students to facilitate on their module selection.
So the first feature is like based on past data, like what your seniors are taking and all those. So we provide all the different combinations that you can pick up. So that's the first feature. Then the second feature is based on we manage your bid points for you. So let's say you want this combi, then we take the past data also, like how much each mod costs. And then we calculate whether you can graduate in time and get all the mods. Then the third one is your mapping of your overseas mods. So currently I'm doing it cost and bid. So we try to simplify and then consolidate everything into one portal for you to do everything. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you very much. I can shoot it.
So, hi guys, my name is Ken. This is my father-in-law. So we're gonna develop a mobile game which name is I Can Shoot It. I guess some of you may know where this name comes from. So our aim is to develop a simple, easy to play and a fun game. And the game is about two cowboys in a gunfight, and only one can survive. And I will leave the features for my partner.
So for the purpose of a simple game, so we decided this game is like how fast you can touch and accurately aim your arm. And thus this will be can be called like a one-touch game, and the faster decide the winner. And in the future, so we decide to like upgrade the game so that you can compete with your friends even online, and thus you will have a great time together. And thank you.
You guys are getting better at time. NUS Maps Team Bit Connect.
Hi guys, I'm Matthew and this is Donald, and our idea is basically NUS Maps like version 2 lah. So as some of you all may know, like the current iteration is a bit lacking lah. It doesn't have support for like the internal NUS shuttle rules lah. So our solution is basically to use the Google Maps feedback and to add on the internal NUS shuttle rules lah.
So our app will be built mainly with React.js and Google Maps API, and we'll draw our passwords on top of Google Maps. And the backend we plan to use Jacob. And hopefully in the future we can abstract it out so that other private institutions with private passwords can also use our app. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next groups are from. Did we do Zhen Yong's just now? Yeah, we did. Okay. So Wei Xuan's group. Okay, I have a problem with the, okay. Visual algo, I've seen this one before.
Hi guys, my name is Hans, and this is Jason. So Visual Algo is a very powerful online teaching machine designed by Professor Stephen Harley to teach most of the programming algorithms. It is great, but it still can be improved by adding more features. So we will be working on the BSP and HIT topics.
Actually, we will do some improvement on add some new animation. For example, the HIT, we will add the key and the delete key. How it will also show how it's use animation to show that. And then we will also do the select and rank animation for the BSP and the HIT. And then the third one is because now it only have the in-order traversal, and we will add some new things. And then the last one is the revive control panels of the online activities to collect the your name and your marks together to the back end.
Thank you. Team GGEZ.
Hey guys, I'm Kihan and this is my partner Yongjing, and we're working on a project called Makan NUS. Have you ever guys like met up with your friends but haven't decided on the menu, or like you are craving for some cuisine but you have no idea where to go? Then this is for you because you can just search and filter all the restaurants and stores in NUS. Yeah, it's very easy to use. For this app, right, you provide you information as to the direction of how to even go to the place to eat. And also you can also put few reviews. So like if you don't really like the place, you can actually leave a review saying that the food there isn't very good. And then people who agree with you can upvote your review or maybe downvote your review based on whether they agree with you. So we try to build a food community in NUS here. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you guys need to simmer down a little bit. I know you guys are really, really interested in your projects, but please help out our fellow peers. Turbocharged potato. I'm not even going to try the Chinese.
Hello, I'm Tiffany and this is Julius. And have you ever been frustrated because there are no solutions to past year papers? So when you do your revision but realize that there are no answers. So we are presenting PPACAO. PYP stands for past year papers. Our team name is turbocharged potato, which is random. This website provides crowdsourced solutions for past year papers.
So basically how it works is like you would upload answers, like be it in the form of text or it can be in form of pictures. And then other users would upvote or downvote the answers and like giving comments if necessary why they upvote or downvote. And so you can get your final answers and you can reach your A+. Just like how PPACAO can cure your turtles. Thank you.
You guys should get permission. Austin Pham, 1548.
Hi, my name is Yi Hao. My partner and I have come up with this app to help people locate their lost items. So when you found an item, you can post on the application. Then for the people who lost the items, you can use the app to help connect with the person who found the item. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Itla. Try this mic.
Okay, yeah. Okay, hi everyone. We are Itla. So we're creating an Android app that connects hawkers to customers via freelance couriers. So there are similar existing products, but there are some limitations. So YQ has nothing to do with delivery. Food Panda, there's minimum price limit and fixed delivery rate. So it doesn't always make sense to use it. Then Deliveroo has a fee, so you can't be like part-time freelance like Uber Eats. So then there's specific apps like McDonald's and their own specific restaurant apps. So those are specific. So we want to make an all-in-one app to address these problems.
So our app offers you sign up and then you can order food at the card, so you can jump queue and then so location services using Google Maps to mark the current location and like where you're buying food. So the courier, the freelance will pay based on the distance. And the payment mode will be either cash or and Food Panda, you can only order from one restaurant, so it's like you lack variety. Whereas like using hawker, you can like tasting coffee, you can get like a variety of coffee.
Thank you very much. So we're switching to this mic, you have to talk a little bit closer. Okay, so we're done with Wei Shen's team. Terrence's team, all of you please come down to the front here. And we have Alternship as our first lead.
You guys are students, I want to do some project, and you brought my 22 students for the project. And we are Team Auditorium. We are an online matching, we are an online platform, and we are a platform which wants to match projects to best fit students. Now, using a matching algorithm, we will automatically suggest projects to students who register with our platform. And at the same time, for organizations that list their projects, we would want to recommend students that best match their project requirements. Now, hopefully, once we build up this platform, organizations can use this for talent acquisition and headhunting. And as well, students will be able to use this to discover future career paths and build up their professional branding. I am David, this is Mananda, we're Team Auditorium, matching best fit students for your projects.
Within 1 minute, right? Good job. So please do stay. We want everyone to have a good time. SOC AR navigation by Jungle Trees.
Have you ever been lost in SOC? If so, what about that of our newcomers? I'm Chelsea and this is Adro. We are going to build an app which is targeted at SOC visitors who are unfamiliar with SOC building and have to navigate their way without a tour guide. We are primarily aiming at making an Android app. So for instance, using the phone camera, the user has to travel from SR Pen to the canteen. He or she will just have to follow the directions overlaid onto the screen.
So for technology, we are thinking of using Wi-Fi for location, and we are probably going to use Google's new AR Core APIs, which will allow us to actually overlay images onto the actual surroundings. Yeah.
All right. Team 1460. That's a lot of text. Good luck.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Ika, and my roommate is not here today, so we can him. So our idea is to build a mobile app to manage the aircon system inside our campus. So today's problem is that the aircon is on even if there's no students inside. So it's a waste of energy, and then it's like the temperature is always low because the aircon is operating for a long period of time. So we want to provide a better implementation. So our idea is to, our app provides two login modes available. The first is the student login. Student they log in to check the temperature at a specific location, but they cannot change the temperature inside. But they can provide feedbacks and report to the system. And then the administrator, they log in, and besides all the operations that students can perform, they can actually like use camera sensors to check whether there are students inside. And they can use the, they can, based on the students' feedback, right? Thank you.
Thank you. We all know why people love SOC, because our open space on COM 1, level 2 is air conditioned 24/7, right? So preliminary project idea by bookworms.
Hi. Hi, I'm Joshua. I'm my group internship today. So yeah. So like have you like bought textbooks before and then like you all use it next semester, then you all see your textbook like, wow, my handwriting very nice, I wrote not inside. So like next time so like after the semester you all can like put your textbooks on our web application and then like sell them on. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Pay me.
Hi, we are Pei. I'm sitting this is Rachel. So I think you went out with your friend and realized that you need to split bill with your friends, but some people eat more, some people eat less, so you can't really split evenly. So what we bring here is Pay.
You may think of other bill splitting apps like Splitwise, which basically allows the users to enter the amount randomly, but they don't even allow you to settle the payment immediately, which PayMe aims to solve. So using OCR technology on captured receipts, we will actually itemize and itemize each of the individual items so that all the users have to do is to just choose whichever items belong to your friends. And then we will do a final calculation. And with a click of a button, you can send the request to your friends' PayLah automatically.
Yep, that's it. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, to our next project. Yao Kong's group. Another La. Save La. Come down La.
Hello. Hello. I'm Nick and this is my partner teammate. So we are thinking of looking at that. So it to manage your shopping.
Yeah, so the idea is basically that you can actually kind of like compare prices. So we actually think of focusing on things like NTUC or Giant, and then you can compare and see which is actually cheaper and and then we're also trying to actually like kind of create recipes which can actually share with family members of elsewhere via like Facebook. Share this information. It's like a social aspect and also shopping.
Okay, thank you. You want to take off your sunglasses? No to long queues, no to QR codes, death by coding.
Hi everybody. Hi, we are Death by Coding. My name is Jeremy, this is my friend Joseph. So, in a nutshell, we all know about cashless payment, and we all know that typed up, you're gonna get on the train soon, whether you want to or not. Yeah, so for us, we just thought about going one step further, make it more lazy, make it more convenient. So my friend will tell you more about it.
So for our this ordering system, right, we will firstly you have to select the food and specify the detail. After that, you confirm your order and then
pay your order through e-banking, and then you wait your order for a certain period of time. After that, you collect your food once it's ready. Once it's done, you get to acknowledge and receive point, which I'll talk about later. And also, for the vendor side, they also, it's very even simpler. Receive order, process order, and also serve food to customer.
Okay, we'll hear more from them next round. Tapao.
So basically this app is to connect people who are looking for other people and help them buy food back. If they come back from class, then you are involved in busy work, so you can just use our app to help people find you to buy. Thank you.
Speedy, very good. Fahrenheit by 1498.
Hi, I'm your friend. This is Jeff. We are making a game called Fahrenheit. Should look like that. Yeah. Yeah, we want this game to be like very simple, easy to play with a friend, or if you're like me and you have a friend, you can play against the board. And Jeff will tell you more about it.
Okay, so for the controls of this game, right, it's very simple. There will be two modes. Basically, it's attack and defense. So while you attack, right, you can slide your fingers to shoot a fireball at your friend. And then for defense, right, you can just like move your finger around to create a shield to block the fireball. Yeah, so whoever goes down first loses. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. SG Comps.
Hey everyone, my name is Nicholas, this is Jeremy. We're presenting our idea on the SG Corps. So as students in university, sometimes you want to look for competition to go for, but right now there's no like one-stop solution for all of it. So now we access it through emails, email blasts that we can't really, it's not very good. Okay, so our solution will actually be to collate everything to one website and then we'll send it to. And Jeremy will talk to you about the implementation.
So first, the competitions will be gotten through web scraping, and organizations can go on the platform to create competitions as well or to update details about the competition. We'll be using natural language processing to go and optimize the search engine. And for individuals, they can create accounts and indicate preferences on what type of competitions they want to go for and their skill level. Yeah, so that will be about it for us. Thank you.
Button up. Team set MA.
Hi friends. Hi friends. This is our idea. So the Amazon Dash button is a current product that exists, and the idea is to place the button around your house, and as you can press it when you're about to run out of the item, and it adds everyday essentials to your online cart. Okay, so for our proposal, right, we decided to make it product specific instead of brand specific. So it won't just be like a type or like product XYZ from brand B. It would just be product XYZ, which is just your detergent. So you can get, whatever brand you want. So this button will just remember your brand preferences, and it will also alert you when you hit the free delivery target. So it will just send a push notification to your phone so that you don't have to keep like checking your Amazon cart. And let's say you wanna, your top preference is out of stock. It will also give you like other suggestions that you can possibly opt for. So yeah.
Thank you. We are down to the last three advisor groups. All right. You thought I was going to say teams, right? Sorry. Okay, our first one doesn't work. So we'll see you in a while. Neuron, a deep learning GUI.
Hello everyone, we're Neuron, and we are developing a browser app to bring intuition to machine learning by helping you visualize your neural networks. So everyone always says neural network is a black box. But what we want to do is help you unpack that box and let you build your own box, regardless of shape, size, or color.
So basically, the normal workflow when you work with deep learning is that you conceptualize architecture, and then you implement the architecture in code, and then TensorFlow actually just create an internal representation that is actually so why not just take it from conceptualization all the way straight to the TensorFlow representation. So basically, why write code when you can just draw it out? Right, thank you.
Thank you. Singapore on foot.
Hi, my name is Darren.
You have to talk very close.
Hello. So my name is Darren, and this is Friday. So our project is called Walking on Sunshine, targeted specifically at tourists who come over Singapore and they like our sun. So, but they often don't know like how to get to places to walk at. So this app aims at helping them. So yeah, whatever criteria they have, they can select, and then they want to walk, so we let them walk. So we teach them the best way to walk. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. RPG by Blood Moon. Blood Moon Moon. Are you here? Yes. Okay.
Hi, I'm Jiru and this is Kevin. So basically, we are thinking of doing an RPG game, 2D or 3D, but to deciding on it. Yeah, so for us, we are thinking of like integrating some elements of Street Fighter into our battle mode, things like that.
Yeah, basically we're just making an RPG game, but why we're making it, yeah, there's no reason, we just want to make it. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks.
Sincere and to the point. Bill Jobs and Steve Gates. Look, that's familiar.
Hello guys. Guess where is this place? Okay, this is Armin's. Alamas, by the way. Okay, we are thinking of creating a supper Telegram chat board. This is useful for NUS students who stay in all RC, especially for those who always joke people for supper and always gonna rejected, like my friend over there. Okay, this act like a grab share, so people will like this chatbot will find people who have a similar situation like him and pair them all together, and this will reduce all the delivery charges. This bot also features inline payment and preview of the menu, etc. So I'll now pass all my time to my friend over here.
Alright, so now I'll be wrapping up the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. NUS Facilities by Root Training.
Hi guys, my name is Wade and this is Zipon. So we realized that in NUS there are 3 different websites for booking facilities. So there's the ACs for booking study facilities like discussion rooms, the report for booking sports facilities like the badminton courts, and the UPAL FBS for booking facilities like the discussion rooms. So we aim to solve this issue.
So I mean, like, they have so many facilities, right? I think it's very confusing to put all these different things. So what we're thinking is we're gonna combine everything into a very convenient app for Android phones, or maybe hopefully iPhones, so that you can all more easily access our facilities. I guess I would like to book a discussion room eventually because I always cannot get to book one, and that's all.
Thank you so much. Okay, if you were supposed to be in this group, if you were either, let's see, Anthony or Simagang, did you guys present already? Not yet? Okay, please come down. Let's see whether we can find your slide. What's your team name? Okay.
Hi, I'm Sophia from 1517, and our project is a FPS horror mystery game set in 1940s London. The title is changed, but it's still work in progress. That's pretty much it. The player will be uncovered as you go through the game. So you solve puzzles and stuff like that to find more about it. It will be made for the PC, probably on Unity or Unreal Engine, but we're leaning towards Unity. So that's pretty much it. Thank
you. Can I just check whether we had team 1525? You guys go already? Are you still here? Okay. Having problems linking people up. All right, Zechariah's group. You're in Zechariah's group. Please come down to the front, please. Team No More Leaks. Is that you? That's you.
So, as you all know, right, recent events, some people like to take videos, then eventually you'll get leaked out. So, you don't want them to happen lah. So, you'll be creating an app, then it will not prevent any video from leaking out. Yeah, it will be in either Android or iOS. Yeah.
Thank you. Task Calendar app, time management app by Destructinator. How are you? Nothing down. Nothing down. Don't self-destruct.
So basically, we will plan to create a task calendar app that will track your timetable, your event in calendars, display the task list that need to do each day and the time required each day, so you can see in the future which day you need to spend more time to do the job. So you can plan out and do more tasks today, so in the future you won't suffer like the last semester. So this also has the setting a timer function so that you can start the timer and the phone will only run the timer when you are not using your phone. So that is to stop you from distracting yourself from your attention from moving to the phone. And finally, it can statically calculate time and show display the time you have spent studying in the task you completed in the past. Thank you.
Thank you. NUS Eats. You're here. Okay, good. Take it away.
Hi, Peter. This is today we are hungry. So, as you know, like not all food vendors are creating products. So, whenever you go somewhere you do not know, you want to know what best for you, or maybe like, so recently I ate at the terrace, right? Then got food poisoning. So, if you have someone to help to list or give some reviews, then you will know like which stores to avoid.
Yeah, so basically, you open up a floor plan of a canteen. So let's say I'm eating some science canteen, then you can see the floor plan. Right? So you can filter them according to food quality. Yeah, so it also helps you when you like visit a canteen you never visited before, like you don't know what's there. So you can just see from this floor plan. Yeah.
Thank you. Group JW.
My name is John and this is Prihal. So we are making an app that helps you live healthily by calculating your calorie count and the amount of calories you burn per day. And by burning the amount of calories per day, you can set a rough target of when you can hit a certain weight.
And on top of that, they will also offer some tips and advice. So, you know, like maybe eat less, or what are the better to eat, or what are the more exercise you can do instead of just running all day long. And then we can also like link that with Facebook so you can track your friends' progress along with them, then you can share each other along. So yeah. Good.
Thank you for a very good app. One source.
Okay, hi. We're team One Source. My name is Jasmine, and together with my partner Yuri, we're actually looking to develop a one-stop portal that will connect students with organizers of academic events such as case competitions as well as hackathons.
So on our portal, competition organizers can upload information about their competitions and set up a registration page to reach out to students. And on the other hand, students can look for the competitions that most appeal to them. And then all they simply need to do is to set up a profile, form a team, and sign up for any competition with a click of a button. And together we hope to create a user-friendly portal to act as a bridge between competition organizers and students. Thank you.
All right, we're down to our last 5 teams. Let's go! Yeah! All right, here we go. Count them down. Ready? Well, it looks like we have 6. Okay, my apologies. Number 6, Pasco, where are you? All right. Relax, man. Very good. Okay.
Hi guys. Hi guys, my name is Vikyon and this is Ivan. And we are planning to kind of bring back a blast from the past, which is like old games such as like Snake, Bounce, except slightly better. Yeah, we're just trying to emulate it on something that's not like a Nokia or one people. Yeah, so we really hope to have fun and hope everyone gets a good game in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Number 5, team. Why not? I don't know. How are you?
Hi, my name is Youngsi and I'm Carrie, and the problem that's identified is that a number of students lack motivation to study and they do not track their academic performance. Hence, we propose a web app called Save My Tab to allow them to monitor their current academic performance. So users will log into IDLE, so the app can retrieve data on the modules that the user is currently taking and have access to the gradebook. So after logging in, the app will prompt users to set a target grade. So users will be able to track the mistake results for each module in view. The data will be retrieved from IDLE gradebook or keyed manually by users for TAs that cannot be studied. Then the app will calculate their total score accumulated for each module based on the percentage that each TA holds. Based on past year records or results entered by other users who are taking the same module, the application will help users to set targets that they need to achieve for the next TA to achieve their desired grade. Yeah, so thank you.
Number 4.
Hi, we are T1478 and we are planning to do a web application in the form of a news aggregator called Snowball.
Okay, so the fair one features for this news aggregator is that it takes the latest articles from your favorite news sources. Then you can customize all these news feeds, and you also receive alerts when new articles come in. So, in other words, it's just a RSS feeder for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Number 3, sign.
Hello, we are team sign. So basically, we are creating a game for learning sign language.
So basically, learning sign language is kind of hard. Like you don't really know what kind of movements to do. So it's kind of a gamified way of learning sign language where you need to follow the exact movement of the instructions. So it's kind of, you get used to it. So we are trying to do a frame-to-frame comparison of real-time webcam footage with the general instruction video. So it's kind of like the picture above. So yeah, probably using OpenCV, but yeah, we see how it goes. And yeah, that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Blue Low side. This is our last team. Where are you? Take it home.
So hi, I'm Suchi and this is Daniel. So to start off, Bluetooth speakers are basically these small Bluetooth devices that broadcast a unique ID. So they're currently used for indoor navigation and or to provide information such as at trails or like museums. However, the problem now is that you need to download a different application for each different event or location, and this is clearly bothersome.
So BlueLosa is a centralized content management system for Bluetooth beacons. Users can scan for nearby beacons and add posts to be displayed for them. They can obtain feedback to these posts through comments. To keep updated, they can also follow other users and posts. In this manner, organizations can add information to be displayed for their beacons, be it navigational cues, details, or interactive elements. While visitors can comment or add their own posts to these beacons, do they have something to say, such as a review. So with BlueLosa, you can utilize the power of Bluetooth beacons to discover a different perspective of the world. Thank you.
Give them a big applause. And that is all. Thank you. See you around.